Turin, Weah's in, one-on-one against Rico, blocked by Rico, gets another go, that's surely 2-0, it is. We are utterly shocking.
We're here in Turin to later head to the Juventus Stadium for a huge game in the Champions League as Juventus take on Manchester City. Juve are the kings of Italy and have won 36 Serie A titles, the most of any Italian team, but they've never really ever got going in the Champions League, and that was summed up perfectly with their 0-0 draw to Aston Villa. Can they bounce back tonight? City are probably the most inconsistent team in Europe at the moment, and we definitely need a bounce back. It's a huge game for us today with a Manchester derby at the weekend. We've got to win tonight. So if you guys are enjoying the adventure, smash that like, hit that big red subscribe button. We're going to explore Turin. I've never been here before, and it seems lovely. Let's get into the adventure. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and we are at Manchester Airport. It's getting earlier and earlier. It's 4:57 in the morning, and we are ready to fly to Turin as Juve take on Manchester City in a very, very crunch game in the Champions League, a game in which we have to win. After last night's result, we've got to win. We could be in danger if we get beat tonight of slipping out of the top 24. I was targeting top 8, but it might be a top 24 job and a playoff. But yes, it's time to head to Turin. I've never been to Turin before, and I booked my flight a little bit last minute as I changed up my plan a little bit for this trip. But I'm really buzzing for it, especially after the game on what's coming up tomorrow. But there'll be a separate video on that. Today, we're going to be doing something as well that we've never done before. We're going to be walking straight past Greg's. And I've got a new credit card, which I believe entitles me to the Manchester Airport Lounge. So fingers crossed, I'm going to be able to get in there and have some breakfast. And I've come a little bit earlier. Usually I rock up an hour before my flight, get through security, get straight on the plane, Come a bit earlier today to see if I can get in this lounge. All right, I had to take my tripod out. They're a bit funny about it, but I've no idea how I'm going to get it back into my bag because we are filming with flash scores today. Right, let's head up to the escape lounge. Good morning indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, of course we made it into the lounge. The new credit card coming in clutch with the benefits. Obviously, we've got our apple juice. Looks like a beer, but it's a bit early for a beer for me. I'm not joking, some people in the lounge are actually on the beer. It's 4:57 in the morning, for God's sake. Anyway, it's time for breakfast. Of course, complimentary and breakfast is included. I picked up a roll. We've got 3 sausages, 3 pieces of bacon, these little hash brown bites, and baked beans. But the plate is tiny, so I've got another one. Time to crack it open. All right, time to get into our brekkie. First up, we've got our sausage. Let's give this a go. It tastes better when it's free, doesn't it? Sausages are good, do have to say. Right, time for the bacon. Bacon's good too. Top brekkie this. Oh, that was lovely. The escape lounge, definitely a thumbs up from me. Right, it's time to head. For our first flight, we have to connect, unfortunately, as there are no direct flights from Manchester to Turin. So the route is Manchester to Barcelona, layover in Barcelona for about 3 hours, which I'll get some work done in the lounge at Barcelona. And we'll also get into some match previews in Barcelona, and then Barcelona to Turin. We should be arriving in Turin at about 2 o'clock, and then we'll get some filming done for flash score ahead of the game. It's a massive one today. Hopefully City can beat Juve. It's a bucket list ground. It's a bucket list team to go and watch City play against in the Champions League. Hence why I'm there, regardless anyway. But yeah, huge game upcoming. But let's get to Barcelona. Cheers. Well, we are here, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Barcelona. Cheers to that, of course. We've got the Spanish beer. We're back in the airport lounge with our priority pass, and we've got some guests this time. Hello. Gents, how are we? We are ready to rock, and we're about to head to Turin. The flight is going to leave in about 45 minutes, so we're going to head to the gate now. But it's a massive game against Juve today. We've just been working out as well who we'd eventually play if we were in the playoffs. Now, I'm down for a playoff game, but apparently that affects you in the round of 16. We'd be playing at home first, which is obviously a disadvantage, and I think maybe it's seeded now throughout. So whoever comes in 24th or 32nd, if they get through, they'll play Liverpool at the top. So the lower that we are, the more consequence it could have of us getting far in this competition. So we definitely need to win this game tonight, or at least get a draw, then beat Paris and then beat Bruges. That Bruges game could be a big one because they're knocking around the playoff area as well. Juve are a couple of places, I think they're below us just. They've had a couple of bad results, but a couple of good results. They drew obviously to Aston Villa at Villa Park in the last game. They should have got beat. They somehow managed to sandwich a draw. Anyway, cheers. Let's head to Turin. We'll get into some proper match previews and get in and around the Turin surroundings. I'm buzzing for this one. Come on, City. We're here in Turin. We're ready to take on Juventus. We've got to win tonight, right? Have to win. What do you think?
A must-win game. I mean, the table looks really close at the moment. Any point can make a huge difference between playoffs and automatic qualification.
I think we need 3. If we want the qualification, I think we need 3.
Which is where we want to be, which is where we want to be at the
Absolutely.
moment. 100%.
Do you think we can win then? Based on that, we've got to win. Score prediction for tonight.
Well, I think we're the better team. It's obviously a very tough stadium and a very tough part of the country to play in.
Yes.
But I think if we get our tactics right, if we get De Bruyne in, creating chances, and the players at the end to finish things off, we should be able to squeak across 2-1 Man City is my prediction.
Come on, I agree with you. 2-1 City. Let's do
Man
it!
City.
We're here in Turin and we have a very special guest. Meet Chiellini's nephew. How are you doing? You follow me apparently. You're incredible. Thank you.
Yeah, I follow you since a bit time ago, so...
Oh, thank you so much. No.
I love your video.
Oh, thank you, bro. You don't need to flatter me. You don't need to flatter me. I appreciate that, man. So Chiellini obviously is not playing anymore. He was a very, very good defender. How do you think Juventus' defence will get on against City tonight?
I think it's a little bit difficult today because the attack of Manchester City is fantastic, but I think today is going to be a draw.
A draw?
I wish, yes.
So that would be 5 draws in a row for Juventus if it's a draw tonight.
Yes.
Is that a problem for
We want
Juve
to
standard? For Thiago Motta coming in, you maybe think you do a bit better, but what do you think of this season so far for Juventus?
It's not the best season so far, but I expected a better start, but we haven't
transitioning a little bit.
Yes,
You've got a new manager,
yes.
new players.
A big change between from Allegri to Motta, but
Yes.
it's good now.
So you're going a draw. Is it 1-1, 2-2, 0-0? What do you think?
I think 1-1.
Well, it was a pleasure to get those interviews, both perspectives there, City perspective and a Juve perspective. Chiellini's nephew, what is the chances of that? It's crazy when you'll see the other video dropping for Flash Score where he ranked Chiellini in terms of Juventus legends. Anyway, it's time to preview the game. I'm going to have a little walk around, explore the city, but you guys are going to next see me when I'm tucking in to my evening scran. Now, we're in Italy, so of course, it's got to be a pizza. It's dinner time, and of course, we've got a beer. First one today, very good beer. We are obviously in a pizza parlour, and it was recommended to me by Flash Score man himself, Valentino, who grew up round here, so this must be good. Anyway, I've ordered a margarita. Wish me luck, let's have it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. I went for the well-done pizza, and it's time to cut it up and give it a try. It looks fantastic. Valentino, I can't thank you enough for recommending me this. Oh, it looks great. I wish they put some salami on it, but they said no. Okay, here we go. First slice. I just wish it had a bit of meat on it, but let's go. That is really good. It's just missing a bit of ham, a bit of salami. I'm going to devour the rest of this pizza. It's time to cross to me at the Juventus Stadium for this huge game. Yum, yum, yum. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it. I actually biked the whole way here. Public transport is a nightmare tonight. So I did a 30-minute line bike ride. And tell you what, I had a whale of a time. And now we're here. The lighting's so bad. The lighting's so bad. But anyway, let's get in. Juve versus City. Come on, let's get inside. That was a nightmare getting in, guys. So many people trying to use other people's tickets. Listen, it's an Italian law. We're going to have to follow it. The ticket's in my name. What is surprising to me is that if it pops the name up on the scanner, so everyone's photoshopping, but it's not working. Technology has advanced. Anyway, time to get in. This light is so bad, isn't it? Well, finally, we've got some better light, but the queue for beer is crazy. It is literally a mile long. There's only 2 people actually serving beer in the lower tier, and that's kind of where everyone is. I'm going straight in. I'm walking into the Allianz Stadium for the first time. Oh my God, I've got goosebumps. My God, look at this place. We're here. Oh my God. Look at this review. Holy moly, we're row 1. This is mad. We're literally right at the front. Oh my God. Look how close they are to us. And this is my view for the game. When these 2 move. Oh, we are right at the front. Now listen, we were row 1, but there's a little gap between the first seats and the edge. And we're just standing at the bottom of it. So yeah, winning. Here's our view. Ramsey's here, my guy. We can't get any more forward. That is our line-up, beaten by plenty of discontent by the Juve ultras behind that goal. Oh. Ole! Champions again, ole, ole! Come
come on, we've got to bounce back tonight, and tonight's the perfect night to do it. As the Juve lineup gets announced, Juve's last win actually came here in the derby, of course the Turin derby, obviously beating Torino, but they've had some mixed results over the last couple of weeks, just like City to be honest, but we need this more than that. We've got to win this game. Let's go, come on you Blues. Without the love of my own baby, you saw me standing alone. Creating an atmosphere. The Juve anthem rings round. This is it. Come on City, it's time. Nerves are jangling. I can't even speak. Let's go. Come on, it's time. Come on City. Here we go. Teams are coming out. This is it. Come on City. Huge chance for us to get a result here. I would love to kick this way second half. It'll be limbs. Standing alone without a dream in my heart, without the love of my own. Atmosphere is top. At the moment we're kicking this way first, which is a bit annoying. It needs to be one hell of a team talk. We've got one hell of a performance to put in. I know we can do it. With the boys in blue, fight till the end. Let's do it. Here we go then. It's Juventus versus City in the Champions League. It's a must-win for both teams. But come on City, we've got to win. That's the boost because the team talk's taking too long. Let's run it. Come on City. ADB to kick us off. I'm going to need to take the coat off at some point because it is roasting down here. But we're off and on the way into Turin. City Juve. Let's do it. Cagey start, I do have to say. Very, very cagey. Juve tackles are flying in that midfield. Bernardo Silva looks very dangerous on that right-hand side with KDB. That's the way through, I think, at the moment. Now Juve have got a corner. Decent little counter-attack down the right with Conceição. In it comes, need a big head on it, and Rico Lewis provides that. He was the man that got back to defend this attack in the original. Nervous, 10 minutes gone, it's been cagey. So you just need to keep that ball in midfield a little bit better because when Turin picks up that ball, he looks dangerous and can distribute it to either side where he's got, I think it's Lahovic who kind of drops in and Yilmaz goes up top and then Conceição on the right. I think the first goal in this game is so crucial. We're either going to get the Italian style of play if Juventus get it, but if City get it, well, that's just what we need. We need to score first. We need to get the confidence and the morale up and then play our kind of football that we did against Nottingham Forest a week ago. Come on, Blues. KDB, whip this ball in, shed a beauty in. Oh, Grealish goes for a flick on. See what he's trying to do. From Bernie. Come on! Juve just had their first chance. It was a strike from the edge of the box. It went miles wide. It took a deflection off a Juve player, hence the goal kick. The strike was going miles wide. The deflection maybe could have took it in, but still wide for me. I was never troubling Edison, but he did look a little bit worried. Did look a bit worried, the Brazilian, who's back in goal today. Come on, City. Jeremy, one-on-one. Nice little break from City. Jeremy's got past his man. He's got past Conceição as well. Has to check back. Haaland's a bit annoyed that he didn't get the ball towards the back stake. Come on, City. Playing all right, actually. Really impressed. Juve is so disciplined. Out of the ball. When they're in the ball, in possession of the ball, they're playing it round the back very, very confidently, and it is working so far. Just when you think they're going to lose the ball, they make a brilliant pass, and that creates a counter-attack because we're still missing that man in midfield, especially Rodri. Gundogan's in that role today. Here we go. Gundogan to the back stick. No one's there, but it falls back to Jeremy. One-on-one. Yes! Oh my God, right across the 6-yard box, but good defending from Juve. Rico! Run it! He's got a chance here. 4-on-4. De Bruyne. Doku slows it down though, speeds it up by getting past his man. Yes! De Bruyne! Yes! Oh! Yes! Oh! Thought Haaland was going to get a touch, then he was going to come back to Gundogan and he was going to fire it in. Majorly good defending there from Juve, saved the goal. Here come Juve, we're in. It's a poor touch. Really good chance for Juve, that. Wasted and wasted. City just need to not allow that possession to be lost in that vulnerable area, the CDM position, and that's what's going to happen. And they might take a chance sooner or later. So come on, City, let's keep it going. I've got faith. Bernie, come on, to the byline. Nice! Walker! Corner will do. Oh, nearly pulled that back. Pulled it in such a good area, but there's about 4 Juventus bodies there every time on the 6-yard box. Haaland can't get away from him if there's 4-on-1 there. Walker's been beaten. What a block. Seconds. Really good defending there. He got past Kyle Walker like he wasn't there. Brilliant! I think it was Yilmaz on that left-hand side picking that ball up. He is a very, very talented player, but that's poor from Walker just to get beaten that easily. Lunge, tight angle, pulls it back. Only Thuram is there to be able to chest it back to the goalkeeper. Well, the player that you want there is the one pulling the ball back. City, though, have got this game in control. We're really playing well, moving the ball well, creating chances, just missing that final ball. And when we get it, there's 4 Juventus bodies on the 6-yard box for the pullback, so they can defend it quite easily. So I don't know how we're going to get through. It might be a moment of magic. This is Italians. We're going to have to find it. Haaland's just been a one-on-one. That was the chance. What a ball it was. Haaland went for the right finish, but it's just brilliant goalkeeping, to be fair. Goalkeeper makes himself big. Haaland makes the save, and here they come on the counter-attack. Conceição on the right. Oh, this will be heartbreaking. This will be heartbreaking. Please make sure we get this challenge in. Ball to the edge of the box. Strike comes in straight. Ederson will take it. But what a save. Juve's still in it. That was the moment we needed.
Chip for City. Let's have a goal right here. Right here. Oh, nearly got a flick on it. Will be a corner. Come on.
Comes an end to the first half. Literally 2 shots on target, and they all came within seconds of each other. And that is half time. 0-0.
All right, then half-time here at the Allianz Stadium, and it is Juventus 0, City 0. Wouldn't be surprised if it finishes like that, to be honest. 1 shot on target for each team, and it literally came within seconds of each other. A brilliant ball through to Erling Haaland, who chipped the goalkeeper, but a very, very good save. He made himself really big, the Juventus goalkeeper. Brilliant, phenomenal save. And on the counter-attack, which came down the right-hand side with Conceição, it was pulled to the edge of the box, and it was slapped straight into the goalkeeper's arms. I think it'd been Locatelli, but I'm not sure. He might be getting a nosebleed going up that far, Locatelli. But we just need a moment. We need a moment of spark, which we found with that one-on-one, but we need another one. Juve are obviously going to sit deep, compact the box, just like they've been doing. Every time the ball's pulled back to the edge of the 6-yard box, there's 4 black and white shirts there to be able to clear the ball away. We just need to be able to bypass that. A goal from the long shot. No one seems to be shooting on the edge of the box. The only shot we've had was that one-on-one. So come on, City. Kicking the other way now, which is a bit disappointing. I would have liked to be this side second half. But let's go.
Come on, City! Let's get a big second goal. Well, I mean, a big second half performance and get that first goal, get carried away. It's still 0-0, don't you worry.
Run away to the second half. This could define our Champions League season, this 45 minutes. Let's win.
Juve fans making some noise to begin the second half. All their team just counts at the moment. City have all the ball, just can't get through at the moment. Come on, Blues.
Come on, Kev, yes! Oh! What a block.
Haaland.
Kick. Tries to hit it into Grealish. I think Haaland maybe should have gone for the overhead kick. Maybe a lack of confidence, but De Bruyne pulls that ball back in. Not sure who was coming in. It might have been, I think it was Ilkay Gundogan maybe to try and hit it, but a brilliant block from Juventus defender again. Oh, here come Juve. Momentum. Conceição look the most dangerous player down this right. Rico's defending at left back. Come on, Rico! Conceição cuts in. He's going back out. Got to defend him. Plays it back. And we're done. We have defended him really well, actually. Locatelli's going to put it in, though. Needs to get this ball away. There's the scissor kick straight at Ederson. Kind of pushed it away. It was straight at him from Yilmaz, and then Vlahovic. Oh! 10. 10. 10. 10. Header's gone in. It's disaster. It's more disaster for City. The ball came back in. Vlahovic with the header. Ederson gets a hand, pushes it onto the post. It goes in. The referee says it's in on the goal line technology. It's exactly what we didn't want to happen, to concede first against Italians. Shocking goalkeeping from me. I'll tell you why. The first one, it's a scissor kick that's powerful, don't get me wrong. It's straight at him. He's pushed it back into the area, Ederson, in which is dangerous, and the attack still stays alive. If you push it either side, the attack goes dead, because Rico or Kyle mop it up. It goes over to the right, cross comes in. It's another poor attempt of a save for me, and Pep's gambled to put him back in, and he's made a hash of that. It's just header that's straight at him. He pushes it onto the post, and it goes into the net. I'd like to see the goal line tech, but I thought it was in from my angle, and I've got a very good one of it. 1 down, we go again. It's not looking good. Do you know what? If we're not careful, we could be going out.
Got all the ball. It was 1 shot on target for City. I just don't know where this goal's coming from. We just get the ball, look good, don't create any chances from it. Juventus fans, all in the noise at the moment.
Someone hit it! Yes! No! And then just gets a black and white shirt every time.
I don't know where this goal's coming from, but I believe, but we've got to hit the ball, because we've got to take a shot, we've got to take a crack, otherwise they're just going to, we're not going to score, let's be honest. So we're not going to be able to walk it in against one of the best defensively teams in Italy. And that's what they're renowned to do, Italian teams. We need a miracle, we have a corner, we need a moment, and we don't even get it past the first man from the corner. Jeremy Doku one-on-one, that has to be a free kick. Oh my God! He literally slide tackles him on the floor. You don't get the ball. Come on, Doku, on that left. This is where we look like we're going to score. Kevin, back to Doku. We're in. Oh my God, we flash it across the box and yet again no one's there. That is a goal for anyone stood there. Nothing's going our way at the moment. Doku on the right. Yet again another black and white shirt there on the 6-yard box. All the City fans just want someone to hit it. And then it keeps just getting blocked by black and white jerseys. It's just a Juventus defender in front of every single thing that we throw at them, which is not a lot, but it's not good enough. Come on, City! Come on, I believe.
One shot on target. We know exactly how they're going to play. They're going to sit behind the ball. We've got the ball, but not doing anything with it. And when we do, it finds either a white and black shirt or nobody. Come on, please. Moment of magic is what we need. Maybe from the ginger brother KDB. That might be the one.
What a save. Finally, we're shooting from the edge of the box, and it's causing Juventus problems. That's a stunning save. That's heading into the top bins from Gundogan. A beautiful finesse. Matched by the save. Very, very good save. Sometimes when that happens, you just have to applaud the save. But yet again, Juve get a block in from a ball that flies across the 6-yard box. For me, getting down the wings is not the one, because that's not working. Play on the edge of the box is. Doesn't look good, guys. Might be another L, but we've got 20 minutes to try and get a goal out of nowhere, because we just haven't looked like scoring except for when we take shots from the edge of the box. De Bruyne came close, and then Gundogan with that super match banner save. We're just not getting down the wings. No subs either. 70 minutes in, still no subs. We don't look at it. It's an aging squad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I'm going to sit here and stand here for these 20 minutes and believe that we can get level and maybe go on and win, because that's what we are. We're believers.
We need a goal here, desperately. This is the man to create it. KDB, trust me. Bernardo Silva puts one on his backside. Kev hits that. Over it goes, but better. That's better from City, actually.
They're in. Weyer's in. One-on-one against Rico. Blocked by Rico. Gets another go. That's surely 2-0. It is. We are utterly shocking. We are utterly shocking. We offer nothing. We're too exposed. And who the hell was marking him? He had a 3-shot against the goalkeeper that's not going to save it, let's be honest. We are a disgrace. We're so bad. It's getting that bad that we generally could be going out of this competition if we're not careful. I'm not kidding. Because if results go our way, I think we're 22nd at this time. Juve now go above us, and we've got PSG who are 25th next away. I'm hoping it's going to get disallowed, but it's not. I think the referee just wants the team to get back to the other side. 2 down, 15 minutes ago. Maybe a draw, but we haven't deserved to win this game, so even if we salvage something, we've not deserved it.
Could get embarrassing. Oh.
Bernardo brings it away. Come on, we still got 14 minutes. You never know. A little bit of my heart will keep believing, but inwardly I'm dying at the moment, because it's just not been good enough what I've been watching.
How are we going? Down the wings. We're not going anywhere, are we? We don't look like we're going to score at all. It's the same old. Gundogan has looked the best like he's going to score from the edge of the box. Kevin's hardly been in the game, unfortunately. We just can't go anywhere. There's 11 men behind the ball, and every time they get the ball, they break, and there's no one in this area of the pitch when we're defending, and they just run through us like we're not there. De Bruyne puts the ball in, straight to a black and white head, and there we go. They pick up the ball. Savinho's got back this time, but just not good enough.
Same old. 11 men behind the ball, block everything, counter everything, and then when they pick up the ball, they come forward all together. The wingers, the midfielders, and we just panic. We just poo ourselves, especially in that midfield with ageing Gundogan, ageing De Bruyne. We just can't keep up with the young lads. Thorham has ran this game in that midfield. Locatelli's even been pulling that strings. We just haven't been able to compete. Second best in that midfield again. That's where the goals are coming from. Obviously, I know it's a Rodri injury, but I would play Stones there. Now he's injured. Lewis plays there, but when out of possession, he plays there. We're then vulnerable down the sides, and that's where the ball's going next to Conceição in particular, and for the second goal, Weah. Oh, we got a free kick. Great.
In a moment, free kick, straight into a black and white shirt again. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Set pieces, something that Arsenal are really taking advantage of this year. We look like we're going to concede off set pieces more than we look like we're going to score. That's where we're at the moment. I'll tell you why we're going to concede, because the counter-attack. We lose that ball, they're coming flying at us with no midfield, and we look vulnerable, incredibly vulnerable. 8 to go. Well, there's only going to be 2 minutes of added time, so it's going to put me out of my misery a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Juventus, fair play. They're back on track. That's what they needed. But this is a problem. This is a crisis, because we don't look like we're getting any better. In fact, we look like we're getting worse. Every time some team runs at us in that midfield, we cannot compete, and we are going to be out of this competition if we don't sort it out. But I believe, I'm always a believer, we can turn it around. We've got a month to be able to go back and refresh before we play PSG in a huge game, because they're about 25th, I think, one place out, and now we're 22nd, so we cannot afford to lose that game, and if we do, we could be out. So all eyes turn to the We Baguette game in January, but tonight was not good enough.
That's it. Thank God that's over. Not good enough one bit. Poor defeat. Heads are down. Ruben Dias was trying to put them up. But not good enough from City this at all. But we're behind you all the way.
That's not good enough. I'll go on to full match highlights in a minute, but it's kicking off in here, guys, between the fans and the City fans. And I'll tell you why. Because some idiot decided to climb up that little bit of the fence to the right-hand side and make eye contact with Kyle Walker and Erling Haaland, giving him the V's and swearing at him. And it really got to Walker and Haaland. Walker's obviously in poor form. Haaland, mate, he's still the league top goal scorer. The way that lad conducted it. If any City... I know no City players watch this, right? But if any City players do watch this, right, that is not what the rest of the fans think. And anybody commenting who's a City fan will believe. And if you watch us, the lads at the front, I didn't even film it because I'm there clapping my team, okay? Listen, this is a great time, so let's be honest. I know there's been plenty worse. Obviously, I wasn't part of it because I was a bit too young. My dad and granddad have been through all of that. This ain't a great time, don't get me wrong. But to behave like that after everything that we've won, we're coming off a league win, remember, guys, last year. A Club World Cup final win this time last year. Poor conduct, absolutely poor conduct. The rest of the fan base, we're not happy with the lads on the edge. That's poor ways to conduct themselves. It's nearly the result, yes, has spoiled my evening, but that has spoiled it more than the result. We'll go over the result now. It wasn't good enough. In the first half, we looked okay. We had that chance, that one-on-one opportunity with Haaland through, and the second shot on target came into the second half with Gundogan heading into the top bins, and a brilliant goal, goalkeeping save from the Juve keeper. They had 4 shots on target, and it came. First one was in the first half, a shot that just rolled to the edge of the box. And in the second half, one went straight on target to Ederson, pushed it back in, and then the other 2 were the 2 goals. Pulled into the back of the net from Blahovic. Ederson, not good goalkeeping from him whatsoever. And then the second one was a McKennie goal that was just literally, the American had the whole length of the penalty area to just generate that power, and it was going to go in the back of the net. Not good enough from City one bit whatsoever. But win, lose, tie, we're City till we die. Keep heads up, guys. It's not over yet. Listen, guys, it's not a great result, but keep your heads up, guys. It is not over. Win, lose, tie, we're City till we die. Rival fans, enjoy your comment. I'll enjoy the comments later. Wasn't good enough from City today, but I'm just disappointed with the conduct after from some of the supporters. Everyone has the right to express their opinions. It's just don't be a dick about it, basically. Sorry for the profanity. I will see you guys in the next one. Manchester Derby on Sunday. Like and subscribe. See you on Sunday. Let's make Manchester blue.